Now, my colleague Jeff Zeleny is hearing from a White House official that earlier this afternoon, John Kelly went into the Oval Office and talked to the president about some of this face-to-face, mainly in reference to an NBC report that came out earlier this afternoon, in which it is reported that John Kelly called the president once an idiot. That was according to NBC, citing a number of administration officials. Apparently, John Kelly told the president in the Oval Office earlier this afternoon that did not take place. Of course, John Kelly, we've been reporting here on CNN, has also released a statement calling that report total BS. But, Wolf, it's obvious to just about anybody here in Washington that there is a very damaged relationship between John Kelly and the president. Consider earlier this year, just back in March, when John Kelly joked publicly about how he felt God was punishing him for leaving the Department of Homeland Security and taking on the job of White House Chief of Staff. Here's what he had to say.
I have almost no right to be up here on this stage. I mean, I was in the department.
You have every right to be.
And I miss every one of you every day. I went. Truly, at 6 months, the last thing I wanted to do was walk away from one of the great honors of my life, being the Secretary of Homeland Security. But I did something wrong, and God punished me, I guess.
Now, it's obvious that John Kelly was joking in that venue, but we've heard behind the scenes from various administration White House officials for months that there's been friction between these two men. But, Wolf, just to give General Kelly every chance he has to push back on this story, let's go ahead and put up the full statement from the Chief of Staff, John Kelly. He says, "I spend more time with the president than anyone else, and we have an incredibly candid and strong relationship. He always," John Kelly goes on to say in this statement, "knows where I stand, and he and I both know this story is total BS. I am committed to the president, his agenda, and our country." From John Kelly, the Chief of Staff. He says this is another pathetic attempt to smear people close to the president and distract from this administration's many successes.